Hey guys, Dave Kimbrough here with the Kimbrough team at Remax 4000, and it's January 11th, and we are going to take a quick look back at market stats for the year of 2023. I'm a day late, a little bit behind the times. I got to admit, I was thrown into a funk yesterday with the Nick Saban retirement um, announcement, but I slept on it and I've recovered. So life goes on. But when we look back at, I just hope they make a good hire. But at any rate, when we look back at 2023, it's really kind of an interesting year. I think it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that the market had shifted and housing sales had slowed. From a dollar volume perspective, we're really on par with about where we were in 2019. So we've kind of backed up. Although prices have held relatively the same as an overall whole, the total number of units sold is down about 20% in 2023 versus 2022, which means the overall number of units sold was pretty on par with going back to 2016. So from number of units sold, we've gone back in time about 7 years. Thus, that's part of the reason a lot of you know and have seen that the market shifted a little bit. Market is still good because we're getting good prices, and with the inventory levels remaining low, it really has been a pretty even thing between buyers and sellers, which has made the market still pretty solid, to be totally honest with you. Just total number of units is down. Building permits for 2023 were down about 35%. God, doesn't seem like it because it seems like there's building going on everywhere. But I think that's part of the reason is a lot of that is multifamily units. I think we've all seen those going up and lots of them. But I think we're going to see a comeback in single family homes a little bit in 2024. If we take a look at just December really quickly, overall December was not amazing. Total number of sales were down, and to be honest with you, dollar volume was down, and I think we're seeing that January is following suit, and likely, the die is cast for February as well. So I expect the first quarter of 2024 to not be anything we're all going to brag about. But what I do see are some harbingers of better times ahead, because most are predicting an uptick in 2024. So that would be a welcome information, and I'd be a welcome sight for me for sure. And I think most of our viewers here would also welcome an uptick in 2024. And I think part of that's going to be driven by interest rates. We've seen interest rates come down a little bit in the last 2 or 3 weeks. They've come down from around 8 to kind of middle sixes. I expect by summer we'll see some stuff potentially in the upper fives, but I think we're going to settle out there. But it's going to create a little increase in demand. And I think what a lot of people are going to realize is that the interest rates of 3 or 4 years ago aren't coming back anytime soon. So I think eventually people settle in and realize, hey, new normal, let's carry on with life. Because this is what we're going to probably have moving forward. I think we're also going to see a slight uptick in inventory. People will only wait so long to move, right? So I think we're going to see a slight uptick in inventory, and the lowering of interest rates will also help a little bit. That's also going to help buyer affordability, because the payments are going to be less because your interest rates are less. So I'm looking forward to 2024. Frankly, I'm just really happy to see 2023 in the rearview mirror. But I think 2024 is going to be an uptick. I think we're going to have a really good year in 2024. And the great thing about it here at the Kimbrough team, this isn't our first rodeo. We've been through these type of markets before, and you just keep moving forward. We know how to handle them. We're very agile with our marketing. We're very agile with helping our buyers and our sellers navigate times that are oftentimes difficult to read. And so for us, the challenge is in front of us, and we are more than welcome to take on that challenge. So if you've got anybody, if you know anybody who's going to buy or sell, or you're going to buy or sell, we'd be happy to talk to you about that and help you navigate those waters, because a lot of this stuff is really uncharted, and there's a lot of science and art, or more art to it than science. So 2024, we're looking forward to it here at the Kimbrough team. We're going to have a great year, and over the last several months, we've been nearly 10% on one side or the other of the transactions that have happened here in the Grand Valley. So we are still moving property for our sellers, and we're still helping buyers find new homes. And we look forward to continuing that in 2024. Again, thank you for being part of the Kimbrough team. Thank you for being part of the Kimbrough team family. If you want to dive deeper into the numbers, there's a link below. You can definitely do that. And there's a lot of information here. But otherwise, have an amazing January. And I will see you again in February.